Good evening, everybody. This is PyroFalkon. You are watching PyroFalkon's Let's Play Extravaganza, where we are playing SimCity. We are in Leadozer, trying to get more poor people to come into town. So part of what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly overtax the rich, slow their growth, and try to encourage poor people to move in. But we don't want classless poor people. Instead, we want educated poor people. But problem at the moment is that our land value needs to drop like this. Radiant lots needs to drop a little bit. And there's nothing I can really do about it until the buildings start getting abandoned due to low land value. Like this one. And, what, is that the only one? Why'd you tell me there were 2 buildings that were abandoned if there was only one? You lied to me. What do you want? What do you want? Don't make me click you with a yellow button if you don't tell me anything. Is the police department okay? Yes, look at that. We don't even have half our things filled. And good old Maxis Manor. Hey, wow, we did get some renowned points. Go save the injured. All right, so what do you want? Petroleum HQ, no thanks. You're only pulling up oil for now. You know what? Okay, can I do the stupid electronics factory yet? Of course not. How many buildings do I have? I have 0. Great. For medium tech. Oh, this is going to take a while. Can't I pull up the medium tech or the tech map? There we go. There's the tech map. Okay, there's a lot of low. Look at that. We have a little tiny bit of tech level. These are all 0, but 60. We're getting places. We are getting places, people. Of course, it helps to have a better education, and unfortunately, I don't have much of an education in this. Oh, look at this. Now, all of a sudden, I have frickin' 1,200 students. Okay. All right. Well, that means we need to slap down a high school somewhere. We'll stick it right next to the, can I? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to put classrooms in the back. We'll stick it right next to the grade school. Slap down a few buses. Man, it feels weird to actually be in the green for tax. I've noticed that your hourly income, like, tends to be in the positive as long as you're making most of your jobs. Like, if you filled your jobs, that means you have enough people. What do you want? Yes, I know. You don't have to tell me that. Anyway. So it seems... What was I talking about? Oh, like, if you have all your jobs filled, that means you have enough people that your tax income can usually offset anything else that's going on. Although I'm cutting it close, because if I tax the rich down to their normal levels... See, I'm only making $6.46 an hour. But, yes, processor factory. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Yeah. Boom. I don't even care if it's over the oil. Okay, so... There we go. The second delivery truck. And then we need... I guess we need another trade depot, don't we, to handle the processors. Let's see, that's a freight warehouse. Doesn't this have a freight warehouse? Yes. Okay, so we'll delete the freight warehouse from here and replace it with a processor warehouse. Set processors to export. Like so. It's 78,000 a piece. And then the purpose of all that is eventually we're going to hopefully get the electronics HQ, and start pooping out some TVs for ourselves, and then we'll be all set. What do you want? Out of petroleum resources. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, I know. Well, look, we have crap tons of plastic that get produced in here, so frickin' relax. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. You already got it. What are you doing, Akamura? Yay, food. Well, you already had your fill.
Yeah, I freely admit that I fucked this one up, but it's not bad.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but that's not exactly a case for a good stomach night. A night of stomach. Stick a forkful in my mouth. That also... Stick a forkful in my mouth, I will be fine. Yet another sentence that doesn't really inspire a whole hell of a lot of confidence. I'm pretty sure I baked out the salmonella. Now, that's a promise you can take to the bank. Okay, alright, so we clearly have enough capacity for all these students, but it's 6:30, so we won't really get to see it, we won't get to see it in action until the next day. But already the population is looking a bit better. Like, we have at least 2,000 poor people working, but man, we still need 4,000 jobs, and I just don't know how else to get it. What do you want? We want smart sims. We want a university. Fuck off! Guth Dragon's Den's University is good enough. Tech levels are good over here. That's good. Our tech levels up here. Much better. Excellent. I'm happy. I am happy with these results. I am not happy about the fact that, okay, processors produced 2,400. So, how many do I need? I think I need like freaking 7,000. Yeah. Alright. 24 times 3 is 72. So I need 3 processing thingamajiggers over here. Just fine. I really wish I could see what kind of people a given business hires. Like, I want to know... How do I explain this? Like, I want to know how many people the processor factory requires. Because we are... I mean, the problem with the double specialization here... I mean, we're getting some cash from selling the plastic, and obviously it's costing a lot less to make our own plastic than to import it. But the problem here is that... like, if I shut down the oil well and the oil refinery, we will have a lot of job spots freed up. Or rather, we'll have a lot of workers freed up who can start working in the processor factory. That's what I'm hoping for, but can't do it yet. So I need to drop another 100k on this. Or a couple more assembly lines. And how... Why is land value still frickin' at medium? Jeez, am I gonna have to destroy all that shit? So this is what I want to see. I want to see bad land value over here. Or not necessarily bad, just not frickin' medium. We need poor people. I'm tempted to destroy the fire department, or the police department. High taxes? Oh, that's fine. See, now that I'm starting to catch up on my income, unfortunately. Not enough freight shipments. Man. This is rough, man. Okay, so let's place a low wealth park right... Oh, come on. Guess I can't put it anywhere without pissing off a lot of people. What I was trying to do was get this to stop being red, but I guess I can't. So, whatever. That's fine. What do you guys need? Fire service is slow. Well, deal with it. Okay, so I'm going to simulate the game out while eating some of Akamura's poison noodles, and we will get back to you shortly. Okay, we've got nearly another $1 million, and I've been alerted that we should plop an electronics HQ, but... Oh, yeah, I guess we can. Okay. Electronics HQ ho. We'll stick it next to the school. And eventually we will need the Consumer Electronics Division for $500,000. how do we get that again? We need 1.5 million electronics daily profit. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're still having a massive job crisis in this town. Look at this. We need frickin'... We have nearly 10,000 poor people jobs. And we only have 2,000 poor people. So I'm going to take the Richie Rich section of the town and level it. And we're going to make some poor people over here. The only problem with doing this is it's going to give me some serious problems in the short term. Due to not having... Yeah. Due to not having poor people. Or not... Rather, not having rich people. So, in fact, we're going to pause the game. So I can do all the demolition... and completely clean this area out. The problem is all the people who are living here will no longer be paying taxes, and that's going to hurt a little bit in the short term. But I'm not sure how much it'll hurt, so... Okay, is that everything? That seems to be everything. Okay, so now we look at the land value map. It's nice and white, good for low wealth. Wow, that sounded racist. And here we go. We are going to start the timer back up, and hopefully we have a bunch of poor people move in here. God knows we have plenty of jobs. So you can see the hit I took. Now I'm losing 600 an hour, and it's the deficit is growing. However, even though the deficit is growing, it will soon be counteracted by all these people who are moving in, and that will hopefully allow other businesses to operate better. I still don't know what the hell I'm going to do with the processor factory. Maybe I won't be able to make the TVs. That's what I don't like about the electronic specialization. It's very difficult to hit that 1.5 million that you need. Unless there's just straight something I'm missing, which is altogether possible, but these are high density, right? Pretty sure they are. Yeah. So I mean, I really don't know what else to do here, because I can't. The only trick I know to deal with, like the processor factory, is to get a trade port and build up like 60 some odd thousand units of processors and then sell the lot at once. But the problem with doing that is that you're not getting the money for it consistently, which hurts. This is already a good sign that we have a high density, low wealth tower. Population is jumping. It's great. Hopefully these little houses expand as well. Already we're making a profit. So what if I bump... Yeah, okay, even with the rich being taxed normally, we're making a profit. Not a huge one, but with a $1 million buffer, I think we'll be alright. Okay, sewage. Backed up pipes, that's fine, I don't care. Water is getting a little low, power is low. Wow, power is so low that even with the amount we're buying, we can't cover it. There we go. So yeah, we're trying to actively get some more poor people in here. Look at the population jumping. That's a lot better. We've gained about 1,000 poor people working in the past little bit. Why is the total jobs climbing so high? I have to keep my eye on that. Something, either commercial zones or industrial zones are expanding somewhere. And not in a good way. What is this? Okay, that's a residential zone that's coming up. Good. Anyway, yes, it's hard to hit the 1.25 million because, or the 1.5 million in a day, which to me is way the hell too steep. Storage full. Well, it's good. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'll make another trade depot, but I don't think it's gonna really matter. Wow, that was the wrong thing to build. Let's try that again. Although even that just made more jobs that I'm going to have to deal with. But now we have nearly 4,000 working people. That's something. We're getting there, I guess. What do you want? I'm not building a trade HQ, so we import more resources from the global market. Receive 10 global market trucks. Well, yeah, that's going to happen over the course of the thing anyway, since we're importing alloy. So, hooray. Alright. So, oh good. Already the apartments are springing up rather than, Did I not paint that with residential zones? There we go. Oh, because that's where the parks were. I get it. Yeah, that's where the parks were located. Overhead view, that helped. Okay, so... Wow, look at that traffic jam. Oh, man. Well, it seems they're flowing, though. I mean, we may have a traffic jam here, but it's not awful. This is actually what I wanted to test, mostly. I want to see how bad traffic gets after Update 7 when you have... I mean, really, this is stupid. Like, the way I have this road was done kind of badly planned. If this had been... an avenue, it'd be alright. So I think it's okay. It was just bad road planning. See, if I'm punished for bad road planning, that's fine. That's exactly what should happen. So I don't mind at all if I'm punished for making an actual mistake. And that's the whole frickin' point of the game, right? So the fact that I'm having a traffic jam along this street is fine to me, because it shouldn't be a street in the first place. It should be an avenue. But I didn't plan for that ahead of time, so we just have to roll with it. But adding some bus stops should help, and I'll add some buses to the fleet. Do I even have a bus fleet here? I don't think I do. I have a train station for no damn reason. Why do I have this? Why do I even have the train station? What does it do? It must move people to and from jobs, because I don't have any tourism in this place. It looks like I don't even have a bus fleet. Well, shoot. Let's see, where can I cram a bus fleet into? I've used pretty much every little scrap of land I've got, unless I build something here. Gym Class Hero. I like their songs. No. Screw off. I don't want to deal with gems. Because that helps tourism, which doesn't really matter for us. 1.1 million. Okay. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. That's a traffic problem. That's a bad traffic problem. But again, it's from my bad planning rather than the update. I mean, that's just from having too many people in the city, or at least too many people in one specific spot here. But I can't really fix this problem unless I destroy all 3 of my trade depots, and I really don't want to do that. at all. So we're gonna even though I destroyed it earlier because I don't think ahead sometimes, we're gonna place that. I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna destroy this one. Add a processor processor lot instead. And export. And there we go. We're still making a solid oh, look, the traffic jam kind of eased up. So yeah, it's rush hour and they're trying to go on a street that should really be an avenue. And I don't have any room for buses, which is hurting. Tell you what, let's de-zone this area. We're gonna level this entire block. Eminent domain, bitch! And now we slap down a bus station. Boop. And we're gonna give it a full damn fleet. So, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seven. And there we go. Okay, so now we have a full complement of buses. Wait, what? There. Seis. Or whatever. I lost my own count. Anyway, and with the bus station here, hopefully that encourages more people from this section of the city to take the bus. And now I got a mayor's mansion. But I'm not going to build it because we need too many poor people here. We got 4,500 in the city, finally. It's 10% of our population, so... What? Yes, I know. I don't care. Okay. And I'm over 20 again. See, I'm not even looking at the timer for half of these things. So, anyway, join me tomorrow for one more episode for tonight's session, and, I think it'll be time to save Guth Dragon's Den. Join me for that.